what happened for me, decided to go back to Ghana. Ghana was my choice to come back to Africa and reconnect to Africa, because it has been a long time yearning for me to reconnect back with the land of my ancestors. Being born as an African in the United States of America, I've never considered myself separate from Africa and the cause of Africa. So it was only a matter of time before I decided that I would be able to come back here to reconnect with my family, the land of my ancestors, to help make a difference in the developmental process and escalating the restoration of Africa to her potential place on the world stage. No, what we find is that there is no facility that is in place to facilitate the return of Africans coming from outside of Africa. The immigration laws for Africans returning is the same as any European or any foreigner coming here. There's no facility that says that we are the sons and daughters of Mother Africa. When we come here, we're classified as if we are in the same category of the former colonizers, an Englishman, a Frenchman, a German. There's no separate category. So part of what we're looking for in this summit is that our African leaders and heads of state, our parliamentarians, will be able to put together the kind of legislation that will facilitate and anticipate the return of our sons and daughters coming home. Right now, no parliament, no law is there to say, welcome home. This is the process that you go through. We're subjected to the same immigration laws that any other so-called foreigner. We're not foreigners, so there's something should be in place when we have the invitation to say that those Africans outside of Africa should come home, help in the development of Africa. We need to have in place a facility that helps to make that a smooth process. Right now, there is no process whatsoever.
There is a recognition that there is skill. There are skills that are outside of the continent that could be used to help develop Africa. Can you take forward that argument?
Yes, that's evident in the fact that when we left Africa, what is called the developed world was not developed. Skills were taken from Africa and developed a whole new world. And the fact that skills were taken from Africa and developed a whole new world, it helped in the underdevelopment of Africa. So Africans didn't leave here to acquire skills outside. Africans took skills from Africa and developed the world outside. So those skills must return back to Africa in order for Africa to be able to be developed. The misconception is that Africans who were taken from here went to the West and somehow acquired those skills in the West and therefore should bring those skills back. But those skills left Africa. We were skilled when we left Africa. We were not just slaves. We were African human beings, resourceful human beings. And so when we were taken from here, the resources of Africa were taken from here. Today we talk about the mineral resources, the gold, the diamonds, the bauxite being taken from Africa. The greatest loss to Mother Africa was our human resource. And Africa needs our human resources back again. That is the skills returning back to Africa. I say the facilities must be put in place to receive those who respond. We also have a few events and programs that are trying to facilitate the healing process in Ghana. We have the PANAFEST program, which every 2 years invites Africans back from all parts of the diaspora to come to Ghana, to be a part of reconnecting the African family together, being a part of the healing process. Ghana has gone outside of itself and gone to the Caribbean and adopted the Emancipation Day program to bring it back to the African continent as some sort of identification with what Africans suffered outside of the continent when we left here. The misconception is that when Africans were taken away from here, that it has all been glorious and we've all benefited, and that the story is not told what we suffered in the diaspora and what we suffered when we left Africa. So Ghana has adopted the Emancipation Day program to help tell the story of what happened to Africans when we went outside of here and the necessity of us dealing with that. And also, what is not mentioned is the idea of reparations. We find many African nations today asking for aid. And you know, when you ask for aid, it's almost as if you're on your knees with your hands out. But we must lift up the idea of reparations. Reparations is asked for with dignity, standing on our feet. Africa is owed reparations. That issue must be raised. We, the African people, must put it on the agenda of our African leaders that this is what we're asking for. The people have been damaged in Africa. And so we, the people, must also inform our leaders what our interests are. So we must not look to our leaders just to lead without being informed. Leaders must be informed by their constituencies. So we, the African people, have an obligation to inform our leaders of what our interests are so they can properly represent our ideals and our aspirations.